Valentine's. Are you ready to play some deadly impressions? Because I forgot the name. The deadly premonitions. Okay, so start on the not YouTube. We're here at last, people. Guess what? I bought this for PlayStation 3 on the digital store and not through the PlayStation 3 initially because I had to go and add funds to the wallet first on the PlayStation website doodly dad. And I'm a stubborn hard bitch here because I played this game now again up until this point. Anyway, this is all beside. Who cares? Who cares about your stupid life? No one cares. But look at this. Look at it. We are actually getting a little gruff. You see that? This game is before Red Dead Redemption 2, mind you. If you couldn't tell. Whoever has Vegas Studio, I feel for you because it seems to not want to ever work for me. Well, it works until you need to do anything remotely complicated, and it crashes all the time. And makes me want to give up doing anything. Oh yeah, hopefully you can hear me. I got a new mic, and you might be wondering, wow, how can you afford the fancy mic, right? But that's where you're wrong, son. You gotta look like you got the fancy mic, but honestly, I can definitely recommend this mic over the previous one, even though the previous one was pretty good, but you have to have the ability to do post-processing or add some sort of filters on it, because like the normal, I don't know how they did it, but like the normal EQ on it, I guess if you want to call it that, is atrocious. It's all bass. And it's supposed to be a podcast mic. It's like, okay, I need to be able to hear myself. I'm not compensating that much. Got a little green screen showing out here. It's fine. Just lean over it. I will say, I don't know what was up with the PC version. Something was wrong with like how it treated the frame rate and all that garbage, because the frame rate is atrocious on the PS3, but at least it's consistent. So it stays around like, I don't know, 24 or something like that. Hello and good evening. Welcome back to Deadly Premonition. This light's got a mind of its own. We're here. We're on the PlayStation 3. Can you believe it? Playing PlayStation 3? A digital game too? Because screw all the YouTube. Oh my god, light, please. I'm not pressing the button. It's just doing its own thing. Screw all the eBay people selling this game for $100. No. Okay? Just no. This is what it looks like. Okay?
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. Clock Tower is impressive too.
I know a thing or two about clock towers. Ain't that right, Zach? Zach, we must eat something funny because I'm not feeling too well. Ah, the international
Zach,
back inspection.
I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. I was a piece of scenery.
But by God, I was the best tree you've ever seen.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
As you can see from the badge.
Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice.
It's really one of the townspeople? Not a ghost?
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents.
First things first, do I look good with the beard or should I shave?
Stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
And of course, murderers. Do not go near them.
Please, guide your children away from such places at all costs.
The children.
Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Who dat? Oh my god, the theme music? Really? Wanna break it out? Sure. Earl McLean, bar owner and singer. Ooh la la. Yeah, we haven't really been around town.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Wait, Thomas has a sister? This gets better and better every day.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. They had this creep. I don't think he's the villain, because, I don't know, it's just outrageous. I think maybe this guy's kind of like ominous, but not the villain. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think so.
When
What is
paying
happening?
for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
Dead. That guy with the red scarf? I know about
When
him.
purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Stewart.
Sure knows how to steal thunder. Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys
I wonder
leave.
how much of a beard I actually get. There's just like, okay, that's what I mean about this game. There's just these little things that it's kind of like a Metal Gear Solid game. Like there's just these things. There's just why he grows a beard and you can shave. There's like, from what I can tell, there's mini games like fishing and stuff. You have hunger, and if you don't eat, you lose health. Like you'll start losing health. It's fascinating. And you know what? I will say the gunplay, I forget what year this came out, but the gunplay is quite satisfying. Because the enemies move so slowly, and you know, it's a little janky, but you have the laser. That I wonder what this could have been iterated upon, you know? Observe. This shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, sometimes I'm pressing the X button. I'm pressing the X button. I'm pressing it. Stop. There. You gotta really squeeze it, and then it does what it wants to do.
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
I don't give a rat's ass about what they appreciated. Oh, sorry, that didn't rhyme.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine.
Is he mean the future?
Mr. Stewart's time, not mine.
Is
But
he
if
mean
you,
the future?
Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Could you, though?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions.
He said it.
Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Alright. So what was this? Coffee. I'm gonna take it. I actually don't know what we're doing right now. I was supposed to go interview people, right? No? I thought I was inspecting people's backs. Guess we just talked to everybody? Wait, I should have observed her first. Chicks like that, right? You observe them a little bit. Hey, I noticed you smoke heavy cigarettes.
Anna was an airhead.
I'm sorry?
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you
No,
saying
I'm
that
saying
she was
her-
an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven.
Her
She
head was
changed her
literally
hair
filled with
every
air.
day.
It's a
If she
condition.
lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many
think she has-
plates every day at the diner.
It's
and
not
she'd
just being an
always have
airhead.
a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Did you say angels? Ooh.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
Goddess. I have to go. Listen, I appreciate this game. It's just freaking weird a lot of the time. Follow the agent honor. Suspect. Are you a suspect too? Who the hell are you? Why are you so mopey? Let's see what this person has to say.
Good evening, Agent.
Agent? Brian Insomniac. Oh, he's me.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Oh,
Anna.
Anna's so funny, Zach.
She was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree.
Oh,
That's why I'm
pale he
here,
is.
looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna. Her smile.
I'll never tell.
So warm. Blonde hair. So bright.
What's with the clipping
There's a
clopping?
graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
See what we find. Sure. Maybe this game is like opens up now. I don't know. Okay, same thing.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Call me York.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator.
Do you know who I am?
Because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself, Quint.
How do you know my name?
I'm very
I memorized the name
perceptive.
of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your
Oh, he didn't
significant
say
other.
it. I read it.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do.
What's up with Becky?
Okay.
Was Becky the other woman? I don't know.
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
It's almost as if I got little subtitles at the bottom of the screen. I can read it. In my head, of course, Zach. As you would be telling me. Okay. Nah. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. Fuck me. Ah, this guy's name must be
York, right?
Spider.
I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65.
Swery. Swery's a bar. So you
How'd you like the
Quint's
town?
Oh, it's
father?
great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother,
Yeah.
Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey.
Oh,
Don't go
back
there.
off, buddy.
That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Oh boy. How many townsfolk do we have here? This case is opening wide up. Gosh, what do you got for me, Doc?
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
It's very dark.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Lighting.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Grieving
Yes, you
widow?
should.
My specialty,
And I'd
Zach.
appreciate it if you could, too. but don't go too hard on her, okay?
What? Okay, who's this guy? And is that snake leather pants? Yeah.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis
Is leather
York
coming
Morgan.
back in? Should I?
Please, call me
Should
York.
I be wearing some?
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
Gunsmith. Wesley the gunsmith.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this?
By selling
I'm worried
guns.
because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
That's a cool dude. It's about a winning
You're
band.
Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
Oh. Where's Keith? Oh, wait. I thought it was Jim.
I'm FBI
Jim Bob or
Special
something.
Agent.
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome
he was the
special
grandpa.
agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well,
I do kind of have a thing, don't I?
But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts. Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
I don't think I'm going for funny
So,
here,
have you
lady.
noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But,
You think there's something else?
Call it a
well,
mother's intuition.
I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
I'm confused. Who is Becky?
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Becky's one of the daughters? Right, this guy's just not associated with her. He's just rocking out over here on the corner. Polly? Polly's a goddamn suspect? Well, what is up with this guy?
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
Oh, another Ingram? Okay.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No
Okay,
problem, man.
York.
So,
No problem.
I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man.
This is just a
Rock and
nervous tick.
roll.
I'm just rocking out.
Do you sell raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours. Now that scar rocks.
This
Totally.
Scar rocks? No, that's a new one.
You mind if I use
I'll
that?
drop by your store soon and let's
That's
talk
fine.
then.
I'm
yeah,
gonna use that.
cool, man. Rock on, FBI.
What? I love the FBI. So cool. Polly, really, Polly? You're one of the last people I ever suspect. Okay. No, Polly's just Polly. But this lady, she's got ants in her pants. She's ready to sell it, you know, hand off some of her freshly baked bread. She got the gloves. Ma'am, do you mind exposing your back to me?
Oh my.
You're
My
very
pot
suspicious.
is getting cold.
Roaming Sigourney. Sigourney?
Hey,
Sigourney?
mister.
Sigourney?
My pot is getting cold.
You are...
Ma'am, that's very
What are
inappropriate.
you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney!
Sigourney. Okay.
Take my pot!
Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh,
God,
you're useless.
please, ma'am, not in public.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
This lady's off her rocker. I'm sorry. Okay, here's Jim. Okay. Who are you? A suspect? Don't tell me you're related to rock out dude there.
I
Ingram.
ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
It's cool that, like, there's a family here. Jack the Raging Bull. You know, which makes
What about
sense.
the
It's a
FBI?
small town.
Shut up.
Please give me
Yeah.
your name.
Fuck the police.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
Zach, this is a waste of time.
Guy's awesome. Ma'am. Is this entirely appropriate for a murder trial? Murder investigation, rather? Oh, yeah, nice cut there, buddy.
Hey, good looking. Nice speech.
Zach, how does she know? Jack's wife, oh my.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina.
Where,
I'm married to Jack. He
where's
runs
her?
the gas station.
Where's her pants? Her shorts?
Call me
They're
the
disappearing
Rose.
into
You
something.
look pretty revealing.
Oh, this old thing.
This
Oh,
whole thing.
You should see some of my other clothes. You.
Rather the lack of
Oh,
clothes.
now you are cool. That scar really is a turn on.
Oh my.
You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
Right in
That
front
would
of
be great.
Jack. She gives no
Can't
shits.
believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on Anna? Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk to my hubby about the difficult stuff, okay?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
Wait, her pants aren't even... My god. Who designed this character? This is getting me nowhere, yeah, I'll say. Oh, have we talked to every suspect? I have no idea. This is like proper investigation. There's a lot of characters
Well
here.
then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ.
You want to
and
meet
give a
for some
progress
coffee
report,
or
too.
something?
Okay, and let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
Oh
All
yeah,
right, then, let's do that.
we have to meet here. Peek? What am I peeking at?
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great
If
cook,
you don't
but
mind dragging
Nick
my
is the real
stinky ass
deal.
everywhere.
No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always
Think
go
you
back to the
smell.
hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Of course I'm gonna go eat with them. Is there romance in this game? I assume there is, actually. It has beard growth and stink. It's like a sim.
I've been sheriff here for a long time
Wait
now,
a second.
and this is the worst
The G?
murder I've ever seen.
Was it G?
Our town
On
is
Thomas's
a little
tattoo?
odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school
Think-
kid
I think we
shoplifting
know
from a
who
milk
the G
barn,
is.
Maybe, or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor.
Look, his beard's
Nothing
growing
like that.
actively.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Sorry, what? I was
Not
trying
much
to piece
different from
together
those you've
everyone's
just
relationship.
The case I was on
The
until
flies,
last
though.
month. Well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period.
Oof.
He sawed their
Some
heads
sick
off
bastards
from the neck
out there.
and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup.
My god.
He
What?
hated women.
You've never heard of that?
That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, and he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls. Well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself.
It's just sick.
Use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary.
Decapitation, dissection,
That's
even
probably
drinking
not the
from skulls.
problem for most of us.
That's one thing. Pissing in them?
Yes. An ingenious law
Insanitary.
school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
800?
Agent York. Now,
Oh my
let's talk about
God.
something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds
my
like
God.
you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter.
No matter how
There is
big
no
or
big and
small. Ugh. I didn't read that.
Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
What I'm trying to get at, Emily.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Are you gonna finish your burger?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Looks like everyone's here.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
What? Why am I stinky though? There's no meter. Is it because of the beard? I want the beard though. Peek. What the hell am I peeking at? There's a lot of peeking in this game. God damn it, flies. What? It took this long to load. Oh shit, wait. Someone in the back? Or is that just the other side of the street? I can snoop on the frickin' citizens? Oh man, the loading. This is the PlayStation 3. This is the best as I'm gonna get. I'd rather have this than a non-functional game. Let's see if I can go around the back. Oh, I can peek out. I can peek through different windows. I need a key to open it. Oh. Let's see, let's peek through this window. I know the loading. Oh! Agent Honor. Yeah, see, I saw a person in the back there. How'd the fly get in there? You know, this game has in-game time. I wonder if it's like Majora's Mask, where you have to be in certain areas at certain times in order for certain events. Maybe, but maybe they're not relevant to the main story. They might be relevant to side missions and stuff like that. Yeah, look at the beard. Ain't it coming in great, Zach? Looks good. There's no phone nearby. So... Oh boy. Anyway. I know this episode's just been like a long cutscene, sort of. But I want to thank you very much for watching. And if you're interested in any other gaming related content, please subscribe to GT Variety Gaming. If you're interested in Assassin's Creed and the lore within the games, please subscribe to Assassin's Saga. You can catch me live on Twitch and on YouTube. I'll see you in the next one.